We'd like to dedicate tonight's show to Richard Leland Buchanan, father of Towson High School student and crew member Rusty Buchanan, who passed away during the production of this show. Fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here, in our village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Tradition! Even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? And I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Night was scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and as the like of that master of the house to have the final word and the papa, tradition, the papa, tradition.
matchmaker.
Abram, have I found the perfect match for your son?
Who is it?
Rochelle, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rochelle, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth or wrong. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, they're a perfect match.
And Renan the beggar.
Alms to the poor, alms to the poor.
Well, you don't not have one kopeck.
One kopeck? That's what you give me 2 kopeck.
And a bad
So if you have a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then the other denominations. They make a much bigger circle. He's on the constable. He's on the soldiers. He's on many, many soldiers. We don't bother them. So far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we always go along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time that he sold him a horse, but but that's all settled now. Now we live in city, peace, and no, that's not horse. No, I'm sorry.
Without a doubt, it cannot be so particular. you touched her in the mud. Better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Zyde on the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
Oh, but there's something I want to tell her.
Later. Ronald, I thought I heard you. Finish what you're doing. I said later.
All right.
What did that poor tail wild one was like?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children. Ronald, he said another thing. That's what you said? Ah, children, children. Then you bless me your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. He was good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But what use is it if he never raised his voice? It's no use complaining, though. Other women seem to enjoy complaining. But not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, the wine holder. I must go finish preparing my course down at the table. It was a pleasure to put your hearts out to each other.
You said you had news for me.
Oh, the news! My head, I'm losing it. One day we'll fall off altogether, and almost will kick him into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. The news. It's a wolf. The butcher, a good man, a wealthy man. True, true. He's had to die on my Zyde? No, the Tsar's Zyde.
Such a match for my Zyto. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Lazar.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He's a good man. He's a wealthy man. True? True. So, you tell me how it goes, and you don't have to thank me, Golda. Because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me great pleasure to make people happy. What greater pleasure is there? So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
Zyde, I wonder if Yenta's found you a match.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a match.
Not unless it's Model, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Well, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they can find one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings
Oh,
you
yes, Yenta.
well, somebody has to arrange marriages. Young people can't do these things for themselves.
Maybe she'll bring somebody wonderful
And well off.
and interesting.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the blues, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the embryo of me. Make him a scholar, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't bother if he were as handsome as everything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark alone, find me a match of my own. Since when were you so interested in a match, Mama? I thought you only had your eye on your books. And you only had your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, we only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever you have to bring, you'll take, right? Of course, right. I know that I'm a match for you. He's handsome, he's young, alright, he's 62, but he's a nice man. That's true. True. My God, so we can't say that even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what.
my voice. Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tabby.
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. Teddy, I have to talk to you.
The good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. But not really. After all, with your help, I'm starving. Oh Lord, you made many, many poor. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune?
If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. All day long I really love. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. If I were a really rich, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even over coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. My yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each will laugh like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say he leaves a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. All day long I really, really bow. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. If I were a really, really rich, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. I see my gold, they're looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a finger, going with a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town would come to phone on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you gaze at a terrier, on me at a terrier, holding problems up to cross their eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time of my life, sitting in the city of the rainbow. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long it really, really long. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard.
Jeff. You did figure out my sweater.
I know, Raymond.
Tell me you forgot my wonder for the Sabbath.
I'm sorry. This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news,
It's terrible news in the outside world. Terrible!
What is it?
what does it say?
Well, in a village called Petonka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted that land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why should you bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Why do you curse them? I mean, what good does it do? You stand around here and you curse and you chatter and you don't really do anything. You all end up chattering your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university. So that's where you learn to criticize your elders.
No. That's where I learned that there's more to life than just talk. You have to know what's going on in the outside world.
And why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't shut yourself out from the world.
He's right. He's right. And he's right. How can they both be right? You know you're also right.
He's right. He is still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Seven. Tevye, grab his water for my cheese.
Right. So you're from Kiev,
Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a stranger here. As King David said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As Abraham said, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
But a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
Cheese?
Here, Perchik, have a piece.
Oh, but I'm very poor, and I'm not a beggar.
Here, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, Perchik, it's no crime to be poor.
Well, in this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday, there won't be ours.
Well, now that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
Oh, people. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, how will you live?
By teaching children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters. 5 daughters!
5?
Daughters!
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Oh, radical!
I mean, they can teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our time.
I'm a poor man, Perchik. Food for lessons? Good. Stay the Sabbath. We don't live like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't say that exactly, but some places there's something about the chicken.
What's that? You have a pleasant daughter.
Perchik, I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Perchik, this is mortal camp oil.
You did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Perching, this is golden perching. He's going to say the Sabbath. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am really a good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi who must pray himself has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Yes, the wit she gets from me. As the good book
The
says.
good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Basil, you're also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Cycle, 2 more. Bring that milk and get washed. Carter can help me. All right, cover you too. Perchik, you can wash outside of the well. Tevye, I have to talk to you.
Why should the David business?
Tevye, I have something to say to you.
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
About what?
Oh, I don't know. Only that he says it's important.
What could be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Model, Pietro is here.
I saw him.
Is the agreement going to be a match? And that'll be too late for us.
And don't worry, Simon. I have found someone who is selling his new sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money, and I can buy it from him. And then your father will be impressed with me.
But a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You can talk to my father tonight. Now.
Now? Why should you consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Will you talk to him?
Zidel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. Don't yell at me.
Model.
I'm just a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor can have some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk
All
to
right,
him?
I'll talk to him.
Come on, boy. Come on, children. It's almost Sabbath. Where is everybody? Not now, Mom. Come on, children. Not now, Mom. Come on, children. We're lighting the candles. Come on. What is it, Mom? What is it, Mom?
Good Sabbath, Good Sabbath.
make you laugh. Your best brandy, Red Laser.
What's the occasion? Are you having a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
Ah, a wedding. And I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. But a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
Let's drink. Sit down, get it.
Vodka, schnapps,
Vodka.
right away.
Good evening, Monsieur.
Good evening, Kevin.
What are you doing here so early? Reb Lazar wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reb Lazar.
Ah, Tevye, sit down, everything.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How close is it to you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
This way.
Sorry to hear that.
I suppose you know I want you to see.
Yes, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Oh, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have to do more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want one, and tomorrow you want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I moved.
Nonsense. What are you talking about?
You don't know.
I do know. We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me. What?
Oh, well, God. So I won't be wrong, sir.
Yes.
I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter's Ida.
My daughter's Saito.
Of course. Your daughter's Ida. I see her around the shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression, and I like her. And as for me, look at it as you know. I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look at it. Why do we have to try for presents then? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't even need a dowry for her. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse too.
My purse? What do you mean, my purse? My life is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right. Just as you say. We won't talk about the money. The main thing is, let's get it done. And I'll be good at it, yeah. I like it. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked you. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation when you talk about kidneys or livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. On the other hand, he has a problem. He's much older than her. I suppose that's her problem. But she's younger, and that's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but perhaps I misjudged him. He likes her. He tried to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
I'll tell you that. Wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. To life. Is to the Father I try to be.
It's true, my right to be. Drink the lion to life. The life. The lion. The lion. The lion to life.
Life has a way of confusing us.
Let's see improving us. Drink the lion to life.
Oh, will like us to be joyful even when our hearts
gonna make it another day. Drink my heart tonight. Damn. You know, after the marriage, we will be related. You will be my father.
Your father? Rebleva, I always wanted a son. Yes, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Towson.
What's the celebration?
Tabby's marrying off his daughter's title.
May I have my congratulations, then?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news. I think I should tell you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you this news because, well, I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Oh, why, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? Jews.
We have received orders that sometimes this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just a minute. So that if any inspector comes through, he will see we've done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people, but I thought I'd tell you, so that you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a decent man. If I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
And that's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days. I know that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for Zion. Messiah.
Now, children, I'm going to teach you the story from the Bible of Jacob and Laban. And then we're going to discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel and asked Laban for her hand. Now, Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
Actually, Laban was an employee. Now, Jacob worked for Laban for 7 years. And you know what Laban did? He gave Jacob his ugly daughter, Leah. So in order for Jacob to marry Rachel, he was forced to work another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us here that you must never trust an employee. You understand?
Yes, Bertram.
Yes. Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night, fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
Yes, Mama.
That was a very interesting lesson, Bertram.
Oh, do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with you.
And neither, I suppose, was the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
Now, what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? I mean, would you be interested in if he were the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He does not have a strange idea about things in the world as they happen.
Oh, certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord did say, let there be light.
Yes, but Bertram is not talking to you personally.
You have wit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain without curiosity? It's a rusty tool. Say, Mother.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that would be too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything's perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not touch, should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You're very brave. You know, in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without permission from a matchmaker. They hold hands together. They do dances like this. You like it?
Yes, it's very nice. Yes. I mean, thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Bill, Prince, what's your name?
Papa.
Great sight.
She's in the barn milking.
Go and fetch her. How did the lessons go today, Reggie?
Oh, I think we made a good beginning.
So you're finally up. What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you see? Did you have
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying,
you can die for such a man?
Zeitel, my man. Zeitel, you are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? Married?
To the butcher.
I knew it.
What do you say, Zeitel?
What can she say? May you grow old in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his, Rumacera. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Zeitel. Oh, I must go thank Yenta. My Zeitel, a bride. Mazel tov, Zeitel.
Call it a mazel tov. And you, Reb Perkin, aren't you going to congratulate me?
Well, congratulations, Idol, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's always in America. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I get my Anyway, second month's I only leave her well. There, on the right side.
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see very well.
Well, Zeitel, what's the matter? Why are you so silent?
No, Papa!
What? What is it?
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
If it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But what's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I'll be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll have dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Papa, please don't make me marry him. I'm unhappy all my days.
I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that your mother and I should have a little joy after all our hard work.
Excuse me, Grandson, may I talk to you?
Not now, Mother. I have problems.
But I would like to talk to you.
Not now, Mother. I have problems.
I think I can come.
Certainly, Mother. Like a bandage can help, of course. Goodbye, Mother.
At least listen to him, Papa.
Very well. You have a tongue. Talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Sidle.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Sidle.
What kind of a match, Mother?
A perfect fit. Like a glove.
Love.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit made to measure. Mother, quit talking like a tailor and tell me what it is!
my own matchmaker. I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
But times are changing, Raptavia. Well, the truth is, your daughter Zyla and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa, we gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd! They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? In America? And what do you think you're doing? You fidget. You nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's gone. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. But it's all marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One time I could, and where does it play? Where does it play? Where does it play? To this, a man tells me he's getting married.
I have wanted to ask you for some time, Raptavia. But the truth is, I wanted to save up enough money so I could buy a new sewing machine.
Muzzle, quit talking nonsense. You're nothing but a poor tailor.
And that's true, Raptavia. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Raptavia, your daughter will not starve.
Now you just talk to a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be? With a poor tailor. On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things couldn't get worse for him. It could only get better. Unheard of. Sorry. Each other a pledge. Possible. But look at my daughter today. She wants you. She wants you. my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt to have a celebration. Everybody we knew was there. In the middle of the dream, in walked the grandmother Bible was dressed.
Grandmother's Bible has she looked.
For a woman who's dead 30 years, she looks very good. Naturally, I went to read, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head, Mazel tov, Mazel tov. To see the daughter wed, Mazel tov, Mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor model can soil.
Motto?
A worthy who is he, Mazel tov, Mazel tov. A pious family, Mazel tov, Mazel tov. They named him after mine, dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor model can soil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Little Wolf.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a
from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all I can say is that it's all for the best. It couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
We haven't got the man we had when we began. But since your grandma came, she'll marry.
The tailor muzzle comes, Lord. The tailor muzzle comes, Lord.
The tailor muzzle comes on.
The tailor muzzle comes, Lord.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Henry's cycle is marrying Muscle, not Laser Wolf. No! Yes.
Rydell's marrying Model.
Yes.
What is all the excitement about?
Have you had a fight with him and I?
I know. Laser Wolf.
No, Marvel and Taylor.
Martin the Tailor.
Imagine Teddy and Zydel's marrying Model. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Model?
Oh, excuse me, Chandel Mazel Tov.
Yusel, do you have a wedding hat for me?
There's a wolf hat, but it's not cheap.
I have his bride. I can have his hat.
Then come, Moro, come. Try it on, try it on.
Oh, Hopper, we heard about your sister, Model.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you. Mazel tov.
All right, stop it.
What's with you?
Just stop it.
No to minute, Pietro.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that.
Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the bookseller. Not many girls in this village like to read. Here, would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish. You feel about us the way they feel about you.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things such. Here, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you've done it, I'll ask you how you like it. Then we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things. And you can all turn out quite pleasant. Good day, how about?
Good day.
Yedka.
Good day, Getka.
and this pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not in our joy tonight forget those who are no longer with us, our dearly departed, who live in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough of this! Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Leonard Wolf, who has everything in the world except the bride. But Leonard has no inner feeling. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he wants to announce himself. Come, Leonard Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feeling. What's done is done. I'm giving the newlyweds 5 tickets. 1 for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Fiddler, you are a good and decent man. And in the name of my daughter and her new husband, sit down, Watson. I accept your gift. The famous saying.
I am not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to you saying.
If you'd only listen a second,
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
I told Jimmy I'm having at his daughter's wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding!
It's in a bit.
How dare you!
Don't sing your daughter, Grandma, at his daughter's wedding.
Why not? He's introduced to the whole village.
That's true, that's
Stop it! Shut, quiet. The rabbi, say something.
I say. Let's sit down.
Yes, we have all heard the wise words of that.
Now, I would like to sing a little song that you can keep your disease chicken.
Listen to yourselves. We drank on it. An agreement. A sign. It's all nonsense. Sight wanted to marry Muntle, and not Lathrop.
A young girl the size of herself?
Yes, why not? They love each other.
Long term.
A radical.
What happened to the matchmaker? I say.
No, I know. Let's sit down.
Musicians, play. Play a dance. A dance. Come on, it's a wedding.
What's he doing? Stop it, Mercy! Who's dancing?
That's a sin.
No sin to dance a wedding.
What was that, girl? That's what happens when you bring a wild man into your house.
He is not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but that's
That's a sin.
No sin. Ask the rabbi. Go ahead, ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Well, it's not exactly forbidden, but
there, you see, it's not forbidden.
It's no sin. Now hold hands with me.
no!
It's only a dance, Mother.
Play.
Look at that, your daughter.
She's dancing with
notice standing around. Clean up. Clean up. Quite the dowry you gave my daughter Zach for the wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Zeitler and Muttle have been married almost 2 months now. They're both as poor as synagogue mice. Because they're so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Muttle keeps talking about the new sewing machine. God, I know you're very busy with wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all the little things that bring people to you, but couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble could it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Why should I be upset? You must leave, you must.
I do have to go. They expect me to be here tomorrow morning.
You told me this already. Goodbye.
Oh, great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel like you have to...
Not only me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on here. Don't you understand?
I understand perfectly well. You want to leave, so go.
Hutto, your father, the others in this village, they think that what happened at Seidel's wedding is just a little cloud burst, and it's over and done with, and everything will be peaceful again. Well, that's not true. Horrible things are happening all over Russia. Violence, pogroms, whole villages are being evicted of their Jews. It's happening everywhere. It'll happen here, too. Don't you understand?
I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
And goodbye.
Before I go, there's a certain question that I wish to discuss with you.
Yes.
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is based on mutual beliefs and a common attitude and outlook towards society.
And affection.
And affection. It's based on common values, and it reflects a unity and a solidarity
Virtue and affection.
and affection. At any rate, I'm in favor of such a relationship. You understand?
I understand perfectly well. I think that you are asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
Good, I was hoping you were.
Did I take it we're engaged even though we're going away? Very happy, Mama. Very happy.
When will we be married?
As soon as I can, I'll send for you. Maybe a hard life, though.
But it will be less hard if we live together.
Hello?
Hello, Griffin. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Oh, I'm sorry. When?
Tomorrow morning. I'll miss you. But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations.
What for? We are engaged. Engaged? No, you're not.
I know you like me, and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice day, and I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I give you permission to model inside, and you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Fletcher, but you're going away, so go in good health. And my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't.
You're not listening. I say no, Papa. I'm sorry, but we'll find someone else for you, here in Antevka.
Representative, you're not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing. You're going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission.
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head, impossible. At least with cycle and mocking, they ask me, they beg me. But now if I like it or not, she'll marry me. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wet, and turn on my feet and uncover my head. It's shown there's nothing in asking permission from the papa. What's happening to the tradition? One at a time I pull out the thread, and where does it lay? Where does it lay? Where does it lay? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
Papa, he is not abandoning me.
As soon as I can, I'll send for her. And I will marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, all ways ones new, aren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it would seem these two have the same matchmaker.
Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, Papa, you don't know how much this means to me.
What choice did I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her that I'm going to visit a rich uncle.
I can handle my own wife. Golda! Golda! Oh, hello, Golda. I was just talking to Bertram and Hubble. Well, they seem very fond of each other. Well, I have decided to give them my permission to get engaged. I have to go inside.
Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I am the father.
Who is he? He's a pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. He's a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. Golda, I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Father likes him. Father loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. New world. Love. Golda.
Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
I love you. With our daughters getting married, there's trouble in the town. You're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
No, Golda, I'm asking you a question.
Do you love me?
You're a fool. I know. But
Do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda,
The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared,
I was shy,
I was nervous,
so was I.
but my father and my mother said we learned to love each other.
and I'm asking Golda.
Do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know.
But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, walked with him, started with him. 25 years my head is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too.
It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know. Idle darling, you'll never guess who I saw. This is Hava and Fiesta, and it's not the first time I've seen them together. You saw Hava and Fiesta? What are they making up? Oh, and by the way, I was at the post office, and the postman there told me there was a letter there for your sister Hava. Wonderful. I'll go get it. I got it. It's from her attendant, Pershing. How do we so happy she's been waiting? But it's open. It happened to be open. Rebecca! Rebecca!
bad trouble? That hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but Papa, he does nothing wrong. All he does is for humanity.
Father, if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
How can you say that, Papa? What about Abraham and Moses? They had big troubles and they did nothing wrong.
But why would you tell me what he is, this Moses of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland in there?
No, Papa, he did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work that I can do, Papa.
Upon begging.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who would see that man would come, who would change the shape of the dream?
My child, will there be a marriage ceremony there in the wilderness?
Papa, I promise you, we will be married under.
No doubt the Rabbi of whom was also arrested. I always thought that your Perchik was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God only knows when we can see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warmly.
Reporter, did you hear the news? A new arrival of Marshal and Cycles.
A new arrival at Muscle and Zytos. I must congratulate him.
Rabbi, did you hear the news? A new arrival of Marshal and Cycles.
Really?
Mazel tov!
Shut down. Where are you going? It's my boy model. Where's your arrival there? Mazel tov.
From now on, all my clothes will be made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
Look, the rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Is there a blessing for a sewing machine? There is a blessing for everything. Amen. And the baby, how is the baby, Cycle? He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon. I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
See? It's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
So how does it work?
You see, it's an amazing thing. You work with your hand and your foot like this.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Please, Mama, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day.
Tom, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa? Bianca and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Father, I would prefer it much more if you and he would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course. All creatures on God's earth have a name.
Bianca's not a creature. Bianca's a
And
man.
who says he isn't? He's just a different kind of man.
The world is changing, Papa.
No. Some things will not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Bianca and I, we want to be married.
Married? Don't you realize what that would mean? To marry outside of the faith? No, Papa. Never speak of him again. Never mention his name. Never see him again. Never. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand you.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see him off with the machine first.
You'll see him some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies come up there to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. When we get home, I'll faint.
I am the man of the family, and I am the head of the household. And I want to see him off with the machine now. All right, now we can go. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. After all, he is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. But dear God, I'm sick and tired of pushing this cart. I know, I should pull it a while.
Tevye! It's Clara. She left home this morning. Bianca.
What?
I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He said they were married.
Married! Go home. We have other children. Go home.
But Father.
Chava is dead to us. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do.
pretty little me, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Pobela, Pobela.
This corner of the world has always been our home. known us all of your life. You would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And if we refuse to go,
Yes! You will be forced out!
we will defend ourselves.
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land!
Yes!
This is still my home! My land! Get off my land!
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
Perhaps we should get together with the people of Zolotary. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Very good. That way the whole world is blind and too.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Let's start packing.
3 days.
I have over 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Where can I go with a wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What?
A peg, a broom, a hat.
Someone should have set the match to this place long ago. A bed.
a tree,
So what's a stove?
or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood, a piece of cloth.
What do we need? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Where
Mortals like you and maybe they'll come too. You'll see.
And Hubble and Kerchick, when will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Amsterdam every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. And pretty soon you'll be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And anyway, we'll have the other children with us.
Not all.
All. Come on, go.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America.
That's nice.
My wife from Sarah, may she rest in peace, as a brother there.
Good.
I hate them, but a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Goodbye. So I they finished inside.
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you. I want him to. I came to say goodbye. He will not listen. But at least he will hear. Maybe it would be better if I... Papa! We came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who do such things to us.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Mama. Papa.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Mama.
Goodbye, Papa. Pietra.
God be with you.
God be with you. We will write you in America. If you like, we will be staying with Uncle Abram. Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. Haven't trained the cat.
I don't need your advice, Golden. Zeitel, don't forget the baby. Wilkins, Prince, put them on the right.
Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mom. Work hard. Come to us soon.
I will rest on you. I will work hard.